Welcome to College Cooking with Curtis. Today we'll be showing you how to improve your ramen. I'm Curtis and this is Levi, and the first way we'll be showing you how to improve your ramen is by adding frozen vegetables. Alright, so for the first thing we'll be adding to our ramen is frozen vegetables. Now, I'm going to show you a quick trick of how to break up your ramen so it fits in a regular cereal bowl. So keeping it in the package, break it in half, press down in the middle, and then turn it, break the other two parts down the middle. So that way it's broken up into 4 separate parts inside the package. So now, we will put the ramen in the bowl. Now I know the ramen package says to add a certain amount of water, but really you don't need to. The important thing is getting into the bowl, and then making sure that you've got the flavoring packet out of it. Because it's not like tea, you're not going to have your seasoning packet seep or steep into the ramen. So we're going to put some water in it. Really, you want to have it at least cover most of the ramen. And that was a lot less water pressure than I was anticipating. So now that we got the water, we're going to put it in the microwave. I'm not going to have it in the microwave with the seasoning because we're going to be draining some of the water out because we don't really want to, well, I don't want to have that much water in it. We're going to put it in for 2 minutes. And it's done. I'll probably have that on 2x speed or something. So now we have our ramen from the microwave. Stir it up just a bit, make sure it's all nice and loosened up. It's looking good enough. You know, it's college. It's good enough. It's good enough. Not all the way through, but we're gonna just deal with that. So we're gonna empty some of the water. You don't have to do this. I am. now that we've gotten rid of some of the water, we can add the chicken flavoring, the ramen flavoring into it. Now, there's a reason why we add the frozen vegetables after putting it all in. And that is, frozen vegetables are cold. Yeah, I know, surprising. Frozen vegetables are cold. You know, like they've got ice on them. And so this will help the ramen be more ready to eat quicker, because it'll cool down the water. And we're just gonna add a bunch of this right here, because I like my vegetables. And then we're gonna mix it in, mix it all together. Now you can either enjoy it after waiting about 30 seconds, allowing the frozen vegetables to heat up themselves and cool down the water, or you can put it in the microwave for another minute. Well, our ramen is ready now. Fully cooked and ready to eat. You can stir it up a bit more, probably a good idea. But this is ramen with frozen vegetables. It helps give you more nutrients, more of those essential nutrients, because if you're living off ramen, it's not going to be that healthy. But with vegetables, it's more healthy. Yeah, thumbs up.
The second way that we're going to show you how to improve your ramen is by egg. Alright, so now we're going to show you the second way, which is to add eggs to your ramen. But first we want to show you a little trick of how to tell if your eggs are rotten. So first, take your pan and fill it with water. Okay, so now that we got it filled, we'll grab our first egg and place it in the water. So, if the egg floats, it's rotten, but if it doesn't, if it just stays, then it's good. So, as you can see, this egg, it's not floating up, so we're good to use that one. And we'll be using 2 eggs for this, so I'll grab my second. That one is also good. So we'll put it back. Now it's time to make the ramen. So we're going to drain a little bit of the water out because we don't need quite this much. And put it on the stove.
Maybe.
And since we're cooking it in a pot, we don't need to break it up beforehand. So we're just going to put it in how it is. We'll put the flavoring packet to the side, dump all the little crumbs in, and there we go. Now we're good to start cooking it. so our water started boiling, so we're gonna turn down the heat to low. And we'll add in our eggs. So just crack your eggs and right in. And then go ahead and mix it around so that it gets all in the noodles and gets all uniformly mixed up. And just wait for it to cook a little bit. And go ahead and turn up the heat a little bit so that it cooks all the way.
Eggs have protein. Eggs have protein.
Yeah, these eggs have protein, so it adds some more nutritional value to your noodles. All right, so it's looking almost done.
Make sure that the eggs are thoroughly cooked.
Yes, make sure the eggs are cooked. You don't want salmonella. It's not fun. There's just a few little pieces that need to cook. So this should take just, once you crack it, just 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the temperature of the water. And looks pretty good. So we're gonna take it off the burner and drain some water out of this.
How are we gonna drain the water? Just hold it with a fork.
And we're just gonna use the fork to kind of keep the eggs from falling out. If you have a strainer or anything, that would work much better, so use that.
You don't need another dish to eat it.
All right, and since you're college students, you can just eat it out of this with a fork, but we still gotta add our seasoning, so I'll bring it back over here so I don't burn the counter. Just mix it up. And there you have it. Ramen with eggs.
Ramen with eggs. The third way we'll be showing you how to improve your ramen is by adding chicken nuggets. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to add chicken nuggets to your ramen. First you take your ramen and you throw it out. Next you grab your chicken nuggets, put it in the microwave. 2 minutes, easy. Alright, now for the food review about the different types of ramen. We've got our vegetable ramen, our egg ramen, and our chicken nuggets. And Levi here will be taste testing it for us. Alright Levi, which one do you want to start with?
I think I'm gonna start with the veggies. All right. Gotta get a bite with as much veggies as I can.
Noodles are looking a little bit dry for being out a while.
Yeah, that's true, but we'll see how it tastes. You know, the noodles are a little dry, but you guys probably won't be waiting an hour to eat your ramen, so that'll be okay. Also, it's pretty light, adds nutrients, adds flavor, a little step up from just normal ramen. So I'd say it's pretty good, Curtis.
Thank you. Now, frozen vegetables are pretty good. I got a bag of frozen vegetables for around $10. The exact price will be up on screen or in the video description of the price it costs to make each of these. But it's lasting me for probably about a month or more. So $10 for a month of ramen, or at least a few weeks of ramen, will probably be pretty cost effective for you.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts about the vegetable ramen?
It's good.
Alrighty, let's move on. Which one do you want to try next?
All right, I'll try the eggs. Egg
Gotcha.
ramen.
Egg ramen. This one I'm the most curious about since I have not had this in a very long time.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I'll be having this. Man, that's good. Definitely more moist than the veggie one, which is a plus.
Does it taste too eggy with 2 eggs?
No,
in it?
I don't think so. We put 2 eggs, and the proportions just by sight look like perfect, you know. But it doesn't taste too eggy. It tastes like noodles, and you still get the texture and the little taste of egg, and with that chicken seasoning, it's pretty good.
Alright. Well, we've only got one more food to review, and that is the chicken nuggets.
All right. Well, it's a chicken nugget.
Eloquently said. And if you like chicken nuggets, then whatever. I forget of how much the package of chicken nuggets cost for me, but I believe that'll conclude us for our food review. Stop, please. I think that'll conclude it for our food review of the different ways to improve ramen. I really do appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and I really hope that we've helped you improve your own ramen at home. Well, at your apartment, which is home to you. In any case, this is Curtis and Levi with College Cooking with Curtis, and we'll see you guys later.
All right,
That's it.
Oh, what the freak? Ow, that hurt so bad. Hit me